I'm Stephanie, and this is Snowdome of the Day. I've had a long day gardening, and I thought I'd offer to you a treat to celebrate all of the rhubarb that was given away and transplanted. This is a one-of-a-kind dome. It's very unique. At times it was coveted by traders of snow domes around the world because it's not real. It's actual, but it's not real. It's a forgery of sorts. At the peak of Snowdome trading, perhaps 15 years ago, whenever it was that eBay had not yet taken over, Snowdome traders and collectors would make up lists of their available snowdomes for trade. They would mail those to each other, maybe email them to each other, and then people would select domes from each other's lists and mail them to each other in trade. Some domes were highly coveted because they were so rare. Well, our household decided that we would come up with the rarest of rare domes, a unique snow dome. Do you see this snow dome? It's from Brown Deer, Wisconsin, a location that doesn't have its own snow dome. The top of this dome was originally the top of a Bonnie Bell Lip Smacker Christmas promotion. It topped a container of, 6, 8, 9 little tiny lip balm tubes. The plaque on the bottom was made using a shrinky dink. Some of you might remember shrinky dinks, perhaps from the early 70s. They've had a resurgence. And then the deer and the tree inside we found in some kind of a hobby store somewhere. I'm not sure how it is that we made the snow. I don't remember. And then the inside, or the dome itself, is just an extra dome that we were able to take apart and reassemble. It made quite a stir for some time. And I've always delighted in the fact that this real dome was seen as some as not real, because it was created not as a souvenir, but, well, as a piece of intrigue. In these days of pandemic, I think we've had a lot of opportunities to wonder what is real. And to some degree, we get to choose. There are actual things. Data would suggest that there is an actual pandemic in our midst. We also get to choose what is true and how it is that we will choose to live our life. Will we be a people who choose as faithful disciples to be a people of the resurrection, so that we take in that which is actual and then also find a way to continue forward in faith? That's a way of taking in that data, but also being true in our faith. I think there's room for the fake snow dome to be actual and to be real, and to remind us that we get to create how it is that we see the world and how we interact with it. I'm doing my best to choose to remember that I'm a person of the resurrection, and in the midst of what feels like really bad news all the time, there's also a good news, a truth of our abiding belief in God's constancy in our lives, in the call to be a living witness to that truth. And I give thanks for the availability of that truth. Blessings to you on your weekend, whether or not there's a coming rain, and whether or not you are able to give away 5 rhubarb plants.